Hi Vape fam, Caleb here. Ready for your weekly video. Wanted to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays. It is the beginning of this holiday season. Happy winter. So just to let you know about our holiday hours, here at the Phoenix location, we will be open Thanksgiving Day from 12 to 5. Matt Berger will be working here by himself on Thanksgiving Day from 12 to 5. The Mill Avenue location will be closed Thanksgiving Day. And then come Christmas, Christmas Eve, the Mill location will be open from 11 to 5 and closed Christmas Day. This location, we will be open from 12 to 5, both Christmas Eve and day. All right. So, enjoy all that food and stuff your faces for me. Now, today I wanted to talk a little bit about how to change your coils. I know, seems pretty basic, right? But there are still some people that are having some difficulties with understanding how to change those coils. So, I'm going to focus with the Cleto tank. That's going to be our example. But just about every single tank out there, especially the top fills, you can change their coil the same way. You know it's time to change your coil whenever it starts to taste a little burnt, like a refried cigarette, or you lose the flavor completely. Also, you can look down inside the middle of the center of the coil and see how dark it's getting, and that's when you know it's time to change it if it's just like black. The things that decide whenever it's time to change a coil is the type of flavor that you vape, the amount of wattage that you vape, and how often you vape. So some people, their coils last for three weeks. Some people, a week. Some people, 4 days. So there's a lot of contributing factors that determine when you need to change your coil. And as a longtime user, you should be able to know when it's time to do that. If you're brand new, those are the things that you need to look for. So up here, we've got the Cleto. And anytime you're unscrewing things, you always want to hold from the glass and unscrew from the threaded part. Every single tank has threads on it, and especially with the Cleto, you just unscrew the top part, and then you remove the glass, boop, and set it off to the side. I keep it attached to the battery just because it makes it a lot easier to be able to pull things off. So hold on to the base of the tank and unscrew the coil, and boom. So if you look down the center, you'll be able to see how dark it gets, and that's when you know. Not really on the sides. That doesn't really help you all that much. But if you look down the middle and you see that it's just disgusting, that's when you know it's time to change the coil out. So after you unscrew it, just throw it away and pop a new one out of its case. And this is whenever you take it off of the battery. So you've got the base of the tank all by itself. You've got your new fresh coil. You screw it into the base. And you never want to crank anything down. Don't crank it down. Just hold it and get it finger tight. And then you can take your juice and you drip the juice on the white parts of the outside of the coil. That's called priming your coil. And after you do that a couple of times, you take your glass, slide it back over, hold it, and then fill up around the center of the coil. Never go straight down the middle, especially with a tank like the Cleto. But you fill it up to just below the orange ring, and then take your top and screw it back on. Again, don't crank anything down. That's how you get shit stuck. So after you have your tank filled up with juice and you've got the new coil, then you take it and you screw it onto your battery, and then you can take a couple dry pulls, and you're good to go. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful